Victoria continuing his grand tradition.
Yeah, well, this is actually a late start for me. Normally I have my tastings around the 6 o'clock hour, guys, but I've held off to make it more respectable this morning. We are doing something very special, which is celebrating Victorian wines. We've done a lot of visits to New South Wales and South Australian wines, but Victoria has over 800 wineries. We're chatting now with Dylan McMahon from Seville Estate in the Yarra Valley. We haven't showed any of the Yarra Valley region yet, so thank you for joining us, mate.
No, thank you.
Let's talk about Seville Estate. Obviously, the Yarra Valley is world famous. Tell us about you guys. So reasonably new, like, what, 30, 40 years?
Yeah, we're coming actually up to our 50th anniversary next year, which is really exciting. But started by my grandfather, Dr. Peter McMahon, back in the 70s. And we've sort of, laid the groundwork for sort of Chardonnay, Pinot and Shiraz in the area.
And we're going to do a blind tasting in a moment. What's the challenge going to be there?
Well, I'm going to get you to try to find the difference between Pinot and Shiraz, actually.
Yeah.
And then actually see if you can actually choose the difference.
Well, I asked before, I said, look, if we're going to do this properly, I should be blindfolded. And before I'd even finished that sentence, the human emoji pulled one out of his pocket. He has this, he travels with this at all times, which is really concerning. That's a story for another day. But we'll do this after your weather.
Sunrise Weather, brought to you by Beacon. Save on your weather costs with 25% off all lights, plus 50